I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Hunter, and this is
the Family Showdown! Hello, welcome to the party! Party!
Huh.
Is that what you call this, the party?
After party, but yes.
After party. Woo! I may be a little bit loopy and tired.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right, we made it through another top 100.
We did, yeah!
No board games were harmed in the making of that top 100.
Not according to you. You were aghast and agape at many things, I might add. Because
I wasn't bedazzled, though.
Oh, man. I forgot to get the bedazzled stickers.
All right, folks. Tonight we're just kind of just talking about the top one, Rebecca's top 100. Talking about trends and things she saw and things, new games that maybe she played that might make the list. All that sort of stuff. And then we're going to transition into a trivia contest.
Oh, no.
The second annual. Does Rebecca know her top 100 trivia contest?
No.
You can play along at home.
And make fun of Rebecca.
And then we'll transition to talking about my top 100.
Ooh, previews.
So
it's going to be greatness.
So the general consensus, I forgot to put my interview questions. I usually write interview questions.
Oh.
So it's going to be on the fly this time.
Ooh.
So the general consensus was
he is.
that your games trended heavier this time around.
I think so too. Although somebody took my list from me and I can't reference it to confirm or deny these allegations.
What's that?
You took my list from me because you didn't want me studying.
You can have your list back. You can't study it before the trivia contest.
Oh.
I saw you going through looking at stuff. You're not allowed a trivia contest.
Oh my gosh. Seriously?
Seriously? This is an off night, so we don't expect a lot of people.
Yeah, it's a sneaky surprise.
You can watch after the fact if you wish.
I'm gonna even tee y'all live.
It seems like a lot of your family weight games kind of went downward.
They did.
A lot of your heavier games went upward.
I was sick of you, family. I mean, no, wait, that's not what I was saying. No.
To be terribly honest, our family, as a family,
has not been playing as many games.
Is not playing many board games as we used to. So I can see a lot of those aren't hitting the table as of late. So a lot of the games we're playing are the heavier two-player. You have to play well two-player.
That's true. That's true. And I would probably argue that there are very few games I'm thinking that play great two-player that don't play great two-player that are high up. I would think that those heavier games, they all play well two-player or they're not as high up on the list.
Yeah, there's a lot of games that we play exclusively two-player that moved kind of up your list.
Yeah.
And we froze. So you go ahead and work on that.
Wow, I hope you guys placed some bets because...
It froze right before we started too, which is nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
We'll be right back.
Cartridge blessing deserves
Rebecca just blew on the...
I did. It's for good luck.
Like it was a Nintendo cartridge.
I did.
Maybe that'll help.
Next time I'll shake it a little bit.
Maybe that'll help.
Yes. So
was your list more difficult to make this time?
Yeah.
Because we didn't get... when we normally play, I would just guess...
Double?
That's a good estimate.
It feels like
double the number of games we played this year as opposed to a normal year.
That's something I didn't check was the number of plays versus last year. Have you looked at that at all?
What's that?
Have you looked at the number of plays?
Number of plays
versus last year.
Well, I was going to get my iPad anyway, so you chat with the folks.
Because I'm wondering if we seriously did play less. At first, I think we had a lot of fun with playing and stuff, but then the school stuff started, and I think that affected it a lot because, as with most places in the world, we flipped to online, and they're like, by the way, everything that you've done with teaching is going to be from a completely different angle now. So here's some tech. Go. And there may or may not have been a whole lot of training on that kind of stuff. So it was kind of one of those things. And so I think once school became a factor again, I had, as y'all know, sometimes when that stuff happens, you have to pick what you're working on, and games are the fun part, unfortunately. So they got dropped a lot. So it's, I think that did a lot. I'm guessing we played a lot less.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, the only 2 years I've logged is the
last 2 years. What are the numbers though? I mean, are they different?
This year so far we played 268 games, and last year we played 211. I would say a normal.
So we played more games this year.
I'd say a normal, but I would say a normal year though we probably play 400.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that and see.
So.
Yeah.
So
it does, Michael. You're right. It eats up time. It's so time consuming, and your brain is just mush when you're done. Like we're still in finals this week, so I'm just.
All right. So while I have my iPad out, I'm gonna kind of rapid fire games that we've played recently that are new to you, and tell me whether, like, just off the top of your head, whether you think they'd make your top 100 or not.
Oh, these are new games?
New games.
Oh, okay. Since
you made your list.
Okay, this could be
Here we go.
Okay, I like this.
Here we go.
I like this.
Newton.
Maybe.
Picture Perfect.
Maybe.
Lizard Wizard.
Yes.
Hadrian's Wall.
Yeah, I think so.
Furnace.
Ooh, maybe.
Juicy Fruits.
Yeah, probably.
Living Forest.
Trying to remember that one.
That's the one with the fires and stuff. The deck building game where the creatures, you're putting out fires. Yeah, obviously you don't remember.
Yeah, I was gonna say not.
Floriferous.
Oh yeah.
Flourish.
Maybe.
Bad Company.
Yeah.
King Domino Origins.
Maybe.
I think that's it.
Right,
no.
Tommy?
No, we got more. We got Cubitos.
That one was good. Yeah.
Mega Lucky Box.
Maybe.
Fantasy Realms.
No.
Dog Lover.
No. Close though. I love these.
Hibachi.
If you're saying top 200.
Hibachi.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe. I liked that game. I know you did.
The Crew Mission Deep Sea. Crew didn't make your list, so it wouldn't make your list even though the Crew didn't.
Because I like it way better than the Crew.
Foundation Realms doesn't count. Llama Land.
Maybe.
Dollars to Donuts.
No.
Canvas.
Yes.
Tabanusi.
Yes.
Really? Tabanusi?
I think so.
Nova Luna.
Oh, that one. Possibly, yeah.
Seven Wonders Architects.
I didn't play that.
Oh, I played that. Coatl.
Coatl? No, but it's cute. I
Cascadia.
Would it crack the 100? Maybe?
There you go. That's all the new games we played since you made your list.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Michael, okay. BC. All I could think of was British Columbia. Does British Columbia have a U.S. distributor? And I'm like, probably?
BC. What BC?
What's BC? Dude, I don't know why I went on a geography bend here, but that's probably...
Does BC have a U.S.?
All I can think is British Columbia. Why is that doing
Bad Company.
Oh, Bad Company.
Bad Company, it doesn't have a U.S. distributor.
Oh, that's the one that's the one.
And the rumors, kind of the rumblings I'm hearing is it may not get a U.S. distribution because it's so expensive to get over here. But that's because it's kind of a smaller-ish company that produced it, so they don't really have the funds. But I assume as much kind of buzz as it's getting that someone will pick it up eventually. Right. But you can get it if you want to drop $100. You can get it right now. You just have to order it from Europe. So.
Yeah, I mean and you're right. I think this year has killed some of this stuff, right? Because
if you're in Europe, you can get it now, no problem.
Well, that's the thing, though. It depends on where you are and what games, because of the whole shipping mess and everything else this year. People are just snatching it up if we get a few scant copies, and then it's impossible to get from here. So again, it depends on what part of the world you are in. If you're in a different area, you might be able to get a hold of some of these games and not others versus what we're getting. It's crazy. It's a weird.
I could see the BGG store getting it. I just don't know how they can make it affordable.
That might be,
because shipping is so expensive. I just don't know how BGG store could sell it. They'd have to sell it at $60 or $70, I would think. I don't. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they have some kind of inside.
Maybe they have some deals. Yeah.
Maybe they have some kind of shipping thing.
That'd be so
they
cool.
work with somebody. I don't know.
Oh my God. I know. I would think so too. British Columbia should be owned by Canada. Surely they have their own, distributors. Yeah, it's a day.
So
Bulk, yeah.
So
Bulk. It's such a fun game.
we were talking.
We
talk.
We
kind of jumping the gun here, but we were talking. Just feel free to ask questions about our top 100.
Oh, totally.
But we usually try to do a resolution. We usually do it at random times a year. This year we're doing it close to New Year's.
Okay.
It's going to start in January.
Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
My top 100 ends. I just looked that up. It's February 8th is when my top 100 ends. So starting.
Isn't that like right around the Super Bowl?
Yeah. So right at February, starting February 8th until the next February 8th. The week after that, our combined top 100 will come out. So sometime in February to the next February, we're going to try to play our entire combined top 100.
That's going to be so much fun.
Within a year.
I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be all of our faves.
Because haven't been concentrating on playing older games. We've been trying to play new stuff for the most part.
Yeah. So, fancy that.
So that's going to be fun.
But I love replaying old games. So I'm like, again, we always joke about it because honestly, I mean, you're the one that I enjoy playing the new games and I love it. But
we'll have a progress tracker. We'll say we played this many of 100 for that year.
It's so funny because you really love exploring the new games, and I'm like, I am happy with this room, and if we had to stop, it wouldn't hurt my feelings. I'm like, we're surrounded with hours and hours and hours of games.
So Trogdor, you're gonna have to wait because that is one of the trivia questions. So
oh no.
So kind of.
I know. I don't know which one.
All right. So any other comments about your things? So,
well, no. I think you're. Yeah.
Did you like going first as opposed to second?
Yeah, it was fun.
I couldn't give you as much grief.
Yeah, you gave me plenty. Are you kidding?
But I couldn't give you as much grief.
What's this? You gave me plenty. Whatever. You made up for it.
All right.
Right, Corlew? I think so too.
We're going to move on. We're on to the trivia.
Oh my gosh.
So Rebecca, you can no longer look at chat. And we're going to ask trivia questions. So if you're playing along at home, keep score. So Rebecca, you guys got to try to get it before Rebecca does.
Oh my gosh. I'll keep score for you. How's that?
All right. So we'll start off with Trogdor's question.
And me.
Kind of. How many new games were in your top 100?
So you're saying new games?
New games. New to you games.
Oh, new to me. Oh, not just, okay.
But not all 20, or mostly 2021 games, but not all are 2021 games.
All right. Do I give you my answer? Or should I wait for the internet?
Give them a second to answer. Write it down so you can't cheat. There's 10 questions, so number 1 to 10.
All right.
So how many new games were on your top 100? All right, we'll give him a few more seconds to answer, and then Rebecca's got her answer in.
I do.
Yeah, just make a guess.
Yeah, I'm not looking.
Chat, I'm
not allowed to look
guesses
at you.
in chat. Everyone gets one guess.
I'm not allowed to look at you.
And you can follow along after if you're watching after the fact. So.
Yeah, that's true because.
All right, I think that's enough guesses. What is your answer?
I guessed 8.
The winner among the chat is the notorious Kabuki Kid with 12. The answer is 11.
Woo! Well played.
11 new games.
This isn't fair. It's like 8-1 kind of thing. So the internet gets a point.
You should know your list. Because the internet won that one.
Useless statistics about my stuff.
It's not useless.
What kind of useless
All right,
is this?
Here we go. Next question. How many games in our top 100 do we not own? How many games in her top 100 that we do not own? For a bonus point, can you list them?
Oh, gosh. Wait, I need bonus points.
How many games in her top 100 do we not own? Bonus, can you list them?
Blast.
A few more seconds. What's your answer? And do you?
No, I don't know the name of it.
All right.
I'm totally brain dead.
The correct answer, and Rebecca got it right, is 1.
Yeah, I figured it wasn't much.
There's one game we do not own, and that is Detective.
That's what it was. Okay, dang
Detective, because
Tommy get it?
it's basically done. They've already gone through the campaign, so it's basically done. So there's no reason to get it.
What do you mean basically?
It's basically done. All right.
Like I'd remember.
Question number 3. It's 1-1. It's 1-1.
It is. Let's go.
Hoser said 2. He's close.
You were close.
All right. Question number 3. So it's 1-1 so far.
Yep.
Oh, you got that one. The internet got the first one.
Yep.
Which game that is in your top 100 went up the most from where it was last year? Which game in your top 100 went up the most from last year? This is a harder one for the internet to answer because it's not numerical. They can't just do a guess. For a bonus, how many places did it go up? Oh, that's funny.
I'll guess.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Okay.
All right, that's it for guesses. Coraloo got it right as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Coraloo, I swear you're like
Beyond the
twins separated at
Sun,
birth.
it went up 113 places.
I was so close.
She said 130. She actually started right 1-1 something, and she changed her mind.
I almost had it. Oh.
113 places. Went from 213 to 100.
Do I get a bonus point or do?
It's a tie. That one's a tie.
So they got it too?
Yes. That
They
one's a tie.
suck.
All right. Along the same lines, which game that stayed in the top 100 dropped the most?
Ooh. I didn't get a chance to look this up because somebody took my thing from me.
And it's one that stayed. There's plenty that dropped way out of our top 100.
Okay.
But there's which one dropped within the top 100 the most? I was surprised by this one. I would never guess this one. I was surprised about this one. I knew the other ones, ish. I knew it was about 10 games that she was new. I didn't know it was 11. Because you seem to have about 1 every 10, so that was my guess.
Yeah. Dropped the most.
This one's tough. I'll give you a hint. Rebecca's got hers in. I'm giving the internet a hint. It's a party game. So Rebecca got it wrong.
Oh, I did? Rip.
It's a party.
But you give them clues?
They have no idea.
Well, I obviously don't either. You don't even help me. This is garbage game.
Coraloo, what are you doing? You're looking at the list. How do you know these things? Coraloo got it. Coraloo has the cliff notes, apparently.
I like mailed all of my brain
Dropped 69 places from 26 to 95.
Didn't get to play it much.
All right, this one shocked me.
Boo, stupid.
What is the heaviest game according to Board Game Geek that's in your top 100? According to Board Game Geek, I disagree. I think there's a heavier one in our top 100, but according to Board Game Geek,
that's in my top 100.
That's in your top 100. Yes, it's all about your top 100. Of course, it's in your top 100.
Well, I gotta double check that.
I'll say the weight is a 4.65 out of 5, which is crazy high. It's a good guess. Could we get Arkwright isn't in our top 100? I was shocked. I thought there was another game that's heavier, but that's okay. The Big Shoulders game, not a T game. It's not Chesapeake. Is Chesapeake even in your top 100?
No,
I didn't think so.
Well,
I don't think it was.
No, it's close though. It's in the hundreds.
What's your guess?
I put Through the Ages.
No, the correct answer is On Mars.
Oh, wow. Really?
On Mars.
I feel like On Mars isn't as heavy as some of his other ones.
Yeah, no, and I think TI4 is heavier than On Mars, but that's just me.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking Through the Ages just because I couldn't.
And Through the Ages is harder to teach than On Mars.
Did anybody get that right at all?
Nope, no one got On Mars.
See, you guys were thinking Vinos. See, that's what I would think too. I think Vinos is heavier than On Mars.
On Mars is more of a teach because you got to teach both half of the board. It's a heavier game.
Interesting.
All right.
It just seems like a really high.
Along the same lines.
I don't know. I mean, it's heavy.
Along the same lines.
Interesting.
What is the lightest game in your top 100? according to Board Game Geek.
It's in my top 100?
Yes. Its weight is a 1.08. The lowest you can do is a 1. So it's 1.08, the lightest game in her top 100. I'm waiting for their guesses. I don't think just one made your top 100, did it? I don't think it did.
No.
Nope. You're thinking along the things lines.
It's in, I think, the top 200 for sure.
Box of Rocks is in their top 100.
Yeah, no. It's in my top 200, I believe.
Tommy got it indirectly, but I'm not giving him credit because he's making a joke. Correct answer is Telestrations.
Really?
At a 1.08 Telestrations.
So the internet didn't get a point either?
You guys are still at 1-1.
No, they're ahead of me by one.
Lou got one.
Yeah, you guys are ahead of me by one.
All right.
Man, really, that Telestrations is consistent.
This is a really tough one.
Okay.
This is a really tough one, but I found it interesting, so we're going to do it anyway. How many games in your top 100 won a Spiel des Jahres award? And that includes the kids' games, the heavy games, and the game of the year. How many games in your top 100 won a Spiel des Jahres award?
Here's my arbitrary rando number. What? I don't even agree with them half the time, so this is just a stupid number to me. Sorry, Spiel people, but I disagree with your stuff most of the time.
For bonus, list them all.
I can get bonuses for something.
All right, you both got it. Tommy got it, and you got it. You both got it. It is 5 is the correct answer. So you both got it.
That was the best guess
Here's the games.
ever.
Here's the games on your list that made it. Alhambra won Game of the Year in 2003. Dominion won Game of the Year in 2009.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Istanbul won Game of the Year in 2014. Azul won Game of the Year in 2018. And Wingspan won the Gamer Award, the Kenner Spill, in 2019.
Sweet.
5 awards.
Okay, I agree with those games. I wrote them all down. See, look. No, just kidding.
Audio is disturbingly still. Looks
Distorting.
Is distorting?
Ew.
Well, let me turn it down a little bit. Maybe that's what's causing it.
It could be.
Let me turn it down a hair.
That's unfortunate.
All right.
Is that better? Test that now.
All right. Here we go.
Exactly, Coraloo.
Next question.
42.
We all know which designer is Rebecca's favorite on her list. What's your favorite designer on your list, you think?
Probably Feld.
Yes. Who is second place?
Oh, I almost blurted that out.
Who is second place?
Ooh. Hold up now.
I said it.
Has he been supplanted?
Let me turn it down a little bit more. Yeah, because we look like
supplanted?
we're kissing the red mark almost on our little meter mark. Let me turn it down just a little bit more. I will say this. There's about 6 or 7 designers that appear 3 times.
Okay.
This other designer appears 4 times.
Okay.
Feld appears 6 times. So which one appears 4 times on her list?
Yeah.
What'd you put? You're wrong. Michael Newsom got the correct answer.
Lacerda has supplanted Rosenberg.
Paul Lacerda is on her list 4 times.
Okay, that makes sense. I knew it was either
4
Rosenberg or
times.
Lacerda.
That answer is Lacertified.
Lacertified. Do we have a little brand we can throw up
The
now?
internet's beating you now.
Buttheads. Okay, so
Wow.
I'm kidding. I love you.
Wow. All right, here's a weird one.
But I'm competitive.
Not that all the other ones haven't been weird. How many letters of the alphabet do you not have games in your top 100 that starts with that letter?
That start with that letter.
And that ignores, that's library, right? So you don't A, N, and D don't count. So
Well, yeah, that's it.
So how many letters of the alphabet do you not have a game that starts with it? How many letters of the alphabet do you not have a game that starts with that letter?
Hold on, I don't think. A, B, E. Oh, okay, I'm what? Oh, hey.
All right. give the internets a couple more seconds to guess. I don't need a couple more seconds. You guys already beat her. So the correct answer is 3.
Really?
3 letters.
I am a
Kabuki Kid said 5, which is the closest. Now Narco said 4, which is she put 6. So you guys beat her on that.
Gonna put 5 again.
The letters are
stuck with my 5.
You do not have a J.
Okay.
Jaipur actually comes in at 107.
That figures.
You do not have a Q or a Z. You have all the other letters.
Wow.
I just was glancing through the list. I'm like, she's got a very. I was just looking at the names. I'm like, you got a diverse list. And I went through like 3 letters.
That's so cool.
You got a game. But what's funny is you don't have a Q or a Z anywhere in your top, whatever your list goes to. 208. So you don't have any that could potentially move up.
Queen Domino, no.
All right, even though you can't win, we're gonna go to the last question. What they do in a lot of the shows? This is worth 1,000 points.
I'm so winning. You know what? Next time, let's do Wits and Wager style.
Okay.
Yes, Wits and Wager style. You guys with me on that? I think we should Wits and Wager.
She hasn't played Quacks yet because
I have not.
I've offered to teach her and let her play it and see if she likes it because I think she might actually like it. Last question, worth 1,000,000 points.
Oh, 1,000,000 now, guys.
What is the oldest game on your list?
That we own or like
that's on your list?
On my top 100 list?
The year it came out.
The year it came out, okay.
Yes. Not oldest that we've owned in terms of the year published. What is the oldest game on your list in terms of year published?
I should feel like this should be instant.
Pit's not in her top 100, or that would be good.
That would be it. I would have instantly gone to Pitt.
What's the oldest game on your list that's in your top 100?
It's got to be in my top 100 though.
Don't look at the chat. They've already got it.
I'm not looking at the chat.
They've already got it.
That's not in my top 100. I'm trying to think of our older games.
They already got it. Hoser came through.
Hoser, you know this stuff. Man, it's in my top 100. That's not in my top 100.
Hoser nailed it.
I don't think that's in my top 100. I'll just stick with what I first kind of looked at, and I don't think it's right, but that's okay.
Rebecca said Telestrations, and that is not correct. The correct answer is Alhambra, which we mentioned earlier.
Okay.
2003.
Really? Okay.
Is the oldest
I never
game
think
on
of that being that old for some reason.
Telestrations is not as old as you think it is.
See,
the telephone game or whatever it originally was.
It's probably older, yeah.
Cat or whatever the original name was, it's been around forever.
Such a
but the
dumb name.
Telestrations
you guys
came out.
Me.
I want to say 2008, maybe.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
Alhambra, you're Cult of the New. You only have a 20-year-old game on your list.
I'm Cult of the New, he says. I am.
Alhambra.
Interesting. Okay. See, in Alhambra, I don't know what it is about that game. I don't think it's as old as it is.
It's been around forever.
I know, and I don't.
3,000 expansions.
I know. Well, we always just play the base game.
I think we have the original.
Do we
Alhambra.
really?
I think we do. Let's look.
Oh, you have it over there. He moved a bunch of the games.
Yep, 2003.
Wow.
This way, Alhambra, 2003. Yeah, we have the 2003
Hunter doesn't
edition.
like the game because it's switched in the back.
Yeah. It's got
Poor Lou, no.
got the backwards.
How old is Monopoly? Yes, that's clearly in my top 100.
The oldest game we own is probably chess.
I love Balderdash.
I don't think you can get older than that in this house. So.
But I have Beyond Balderdash, which I think is newer anyway. And I don't think it made my top 100 either.
Didn't.
Because you're right, that's an old one too.
Did not make it this year.
Yeah. Yep. 1901 Pitt. That's such a good
The
game.
average release year of a game, I would guess, would be 13, 14. Right when we started getting heavy into games, I'm guessing that's when it is.
Yeah, probably.
No, we don't own Go. I've always wanted to play.
I like Go.
I watched all those Go documentaries. I was like mesmerized.
Isn't that amazing?
We don't have a copy of Backgammon in the house either.
Actually,
I don't know if we have a copy. I've looked at all our games.
I think it may be with my board game club.
Yeah, it's not in the house. The oldest game we have Checkers. I don't know if Checkers is older than chess.
And chess.
It might be. I don't know.
Actually, different versions of Checkers, I would say, is older than chess. Possibly.
All right.
I'll have to think about that. But yeah, that's interesting.
So the internet destroyed you 7-3, right?
Yes. This is nothing new. But you know what? I scored. Okay,
You did.
I
You
scored
got 3.
some points.
You got one. You got one. I didn't think Beyond the Sun. I didn't think you would get that.
Because I had time to look at my list a little bit.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I was starting to look at my list, and then he's like, "What are you doing? You're not supposed to be looking at that." And he took my list from me. How dare he? I didn't have time. I was working on finals. Otherwise, I would have done this school.
Let's switch gears and ask some questions. And if you're watching after the fact,
no fair.
Please answer in the comments if you wish.
And I will eventually come comment on stuff too. I promise.
Do you like our current format of live show, a bunch of pre-produced shows, and then live shows at the end?
I do, especially when our computer's being stupid.
Well, yeah, I mean that makes it easier on us. And,
well, I would think it's easier for them.
And it condenses the time frame down. Before, when we did all of them live. It would take like however many that weeks, 11 weeks.
Yeah, it was a long time.
It would take almost 3 months to do one list, and that's
You're right,
and that's all we were doing is that for the longest time.
No, that's true.
And then we do a variety show and have 1,000 games to talk about.
Although we wouldn't this time around, I'm telling you. But yeah, see, everybody seems to like the format too.
I like the fact that we get it done in like 3 or 4 weeks instead of 11 weeks.
You can it's almost like a binge thing at that point because it's quick enough, right? Too instead of dragging it out, and then at that point you're just like, who cares? Get to the end.
Yep.
I don't know.
I didn't like the fact that we did 2 videos in the same day, but our time was running out. We were pushing up to the holidays, so I had to do 2 in the same day.
Yeah, we don't want to miss out. I mean, if it wasn't the holidays, it'd be different. But yeah, that's true. So, yay! Well, thanks for the feedback, peoples.
So any
that's cool. That's good to know.
Any last minutes before we switch gears?
Last minutes. I'm curious to see if the trend of heavier games sticks, because I really do, like, as you all know, a very wide variety of games. But I was thinking too, it's interesting because a lot of our 2021 games that we really fell in love with were not super heavy.
No. But we intentionally, that's a good what a perfect transition. So we intentionally at the end played a bunch of short games because we were doing a list for the Dice Tower for the Winter Spectacular.
That's true too, but there weren't that many other heavy games left that we were really interested in.
There was tons of heavy games I wanted to play.
You hid them from me.
Boone Lake and Ark Nova and Bitoku, and there's lots of heavy games.
I only heard of 2 of those 3. That Boone Lake, what's that?
It's a heavy worker placement game, I think, maybe. Anyway, there's even more heavy games that I wanted to play.
Oh, snap. Okay. I haven't had time to look at this stuff and research it yet, so it's probably lucky because then I would have been sad.
Speaking of which, over on the Dice Tower, Winter Spectacular, we just wrapped up today. I enjoyed it. I watched almost all of it.
I'm going to have to go back and look at stuff. I don't
know what day it was, but on the video that has the Foundations of Rome Foursquare review, our top 10 2021 games that take an hour less to play is on that same video.
Nice.
So if you go to Dice Tower, Winter Spectacular, the Foundations of Rome review video, we're right after the Foundations of Rome review. So if you want to pick that, eventually we're going to load it on our channel, but almost no one watches it out.
After the fact, so many of you already watched it.
Already seen it on Dice Tower, right?
That's funny. Well, that's interesting.
Oh, it's Pfister. It's Alexander Pfister game.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, then I'm interested.
So, yeah, there's lots of heavy games that we didn't get to because we just wanted to try to, at the retreat, we just wanted to play easy to learn,
and just play
games.
And see people.
And then at Board Game Geek, we knew we were doing the list for the Dice Tower, so we cranked out like 15 hour-long games.
We want to know about all the games.
So we cranked out all these games to have more to work with on the list. So
that was good. And what was I going to tell you? That makes me kind of excited for some of the newer games, and I think then you're right. It probably will stay heavier.
A lot of those aren't out yet.
Oh, is that some of it too?
They were just at Board Game Geek and the retreat because they had preview copies and stuff. But yeah, there's a ton of heavy games on their way coming out next year.
I can't wait to watch that video then, not just to see us on there too, but the Foundations of Rome. I'm curious what they all thought about that because that game.
Monacore gave it an 11.
Did he really? I'm so not surprised by that. He was one of the ones that was like, have you played this yet? It was so funny.
Rebecca played Rebellion.
Which one?
Star Wars Rebellion.
Oh, yeah.
We played it.
I do like it.
She liked it. It's just not her cup of tea.
It's not my cup of tea typically, but I felt like it was really thematic and I felt like it played really well. It's a smooth game. Really smooth game. I'm just have been Star Wars'd out. So,
yeah, when she was a kid, she had relatives that had Star Wars on repeat.
Every single weekend.
Yeah, so she got completely burned out on Star Wars.
Single. I, in high school, could play the Star Wars trivia game, and people could read me every other word on the questions.
So I want to
can
address
answer them.
Tommy's statement about Chris was the only one that had a reasonable view of the production of that game.
What?
Foundation Rome is awesome. The table presence of that is amazing. If I tell you what, if it had cardboard tiles as the buildings, I would have walked by that game and not even touched it. But I walked by that game and I went, holy crap, what is this game? It looks amazing.
Rome was over.
If it would have been little cardboard chits sitting on a table, I would have walked by it and never even played it.
See, that's how Augustus felt. And he's like, I shall turn you into a city of marble. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very thematic
It
that
was
way.
It was
Rome was
beautiful.
overboard.
It was functional. It was a great game. It's crazy overproduced, but I don't need it almost didn't feel like one of those polyomino games. It really didn't.
No.
It didn't feel like that.
I was building an empire, people.
It did not feel. I mean, that's what you're doing. You're basically acquiring little squares and putting polyomino-shaped buildings. But it didn't. It didn't feel like I was playing like a Patchwork or a Feast for Odin or a game like that, which is all about those polyominoes.
No, they made this simple game into this epic feel by the immensity and the detail on those pieces. It's just delightful though, because I think that's one thing that people miss with some of the heavier games is you got the flashbang stuff, and a lot of the simpler games don't have something that has an epic look to it. I don't know. It's just so different. It's like I don't know. I really like that because a lot of the real simple games, usually the pieces are kind of simple,
but
right? Like,
my prediction, contrary to what I just said, my prediction is, because I talked with Robert from Arcane Wonders, and he said that it's not going to get a retail release because it's just not viable.
Well, I can get that, which is sad. But
I predict at some point someone is going to get the rights to that game and make a cardboard chit version of that game, because the gameplay is so nice.
It's fun.
That I think someone will make a reasonable version of that game.
But I like the unreasonable and extra version.
It's amazing.
It's so amazing. I don't know. There's something about some of these overproduced games. I just love it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And you can't really own a ton of them because they are so expensive. But
it just feels cool to pick up this big, heavy plastic building and put it on the building, as opposed to picking up a little cardboard shit and setting it on the building. And when you're done, you have the city. Whereas if you're done and it was cardboard, it would look just like
every other game,
a completed patchwork board. I mean, it wouldn't feel the same. But anyway, that's my opinion. Enough about Foundations of Rome. All right, so
I think they should have made another version, though. I agree, Tommy.
So they should have done tiers, right? They should have done the cardboard version and the plastic version.
Yeah, I agree completely, 100%.
But my top 100 is right around the corner.
It is.
So
I'm excited. This is gonna be fun.
So I'm
it's gonna be different because I'm gonna be able to see it from a different reference.
So I actually looked, and I have right now 119 games rated a 9 or higher.
Do it.
I'm considering taking my list down to just 9s. But I'm worried that there is some 8s that could be 9s. So I think I'm still going to do 8 or higher when I do my list. But 8 or higher, I have like 400 games that are 8 or higher.
You know what you should do? Go in and look at your 8s and take out 10 of them.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
All right. So we can get a perfect transition. So why don't
you ask the viewers at home?
Should I do 8 or higher, or should I just assume my ratings are right for 9s and higher? Anyway,
I want you to make,
because I'm not going to go through all my games. I've got choices. I've got hundreds. I got 1,000 games rated on Board Game Geek. So I don't want to go through them all. I guess I can go through all the 8s and see if they become 9s.
His next top 100 is going to start right after the new year.
So here I got the schedule.
Oh, hey, look.
For the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks. 8 weeks. I got the schedule for the next 8 weeks, if you care.
Corlu says you need to review all the games and then re-rate them.
Review all of them?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. All right. So 1 week from tonight, no show. There will not be a show 1 week from tonight because we will be
celebrating Thanksgiving.
Yes,
I'm just kidding.
Thanksgiving. We'll be we're going out of town for Christmas. So We will be gone that day. 2 weeks from tonight, our top 10 2021 games of the
That's going to be
year.
fun. That's going to be fun.
With a potential special guest. We'll see.
Woot, woot.
Then 3 weeks from tonight, my top 100 starts. January 4th is my intro show.
That's going to be fun.
Then quickly, after that, variety show. We're 2021 review my most anticipated games where I only played a handful of them because most of them didn't come out. Then the week after that, my 2022 most anticipated games, which includes more than all those games that are on my 2021 list that hasn't come out yet.
That's so sad.
Then a week after that, February 1st, variety show, and then February 8th, my top 10 of all time. There you go.
I like it.
That is the schedule for the next 8 weeks.
There you go. That's the next schedule. Hello. Hello, games. Live from Christmas dinner show.
We'll actually be...
that would be fun. That would be fun.
We'll probably be... What's funny is this is a Christmas trip, but that will probably... When the show would be going on, we'll probably be swimming.
Oh, one hopes.
So we're not doing the wintry Christmas trip. We're doing...
Not really.
Not really.
We're doing the everyone in the family is vaccinated trip.
Yes, we finally get to take the little one and go places. So that is it, folks. So you wish to...
I think this has been fun. I like going through these games, and it makes me appreciate the breaks all the more because now I'm like, wow, I can go through those games and be like, I want to play this. I want to play this right now. You know, it's so easy to make a list.
I've got a list of ones I want to get played before my top 100 because we haven't played them in a while.
Exactly. And then I'm really looking forward to our resolution because of that too, because now I'm like, ooh, what's going to fit on the combo list?
I think it'll drastically change our list for next year by playing all these old games and revisiting our favorite games and realize how much we love them, right?
I think your list is going to, excuse me, I'm losing my voice. I talked a lot today. I think we're going to see a lot of changes on yours, I'm suspecting. Maybe not as dramatic as mine. Mine tends to be much more dramatic.
I kind of cheated and went through my 119 games.
I never looked at mine beforehand.
And ranked them kind of.
Oh,
and there was some changes. I was shocked by the changes. So mine's going to be tricked up quite a bit. Yes, Tommy's right. We will be at West Texas Con on February 5th. We'll do a recap. The recap won't happen until the 15th, unfortunately, because my top 10 is that Tuesday.
Gotcha.
All right.
All about the timing.
You wish to wish the lovely people a happy holiday and Merry Christmas, all that stuff.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all of those in between, and have a wonderful time. And we'll see you on the other side of the holidays.
Well, on the other side of Christmas.
On the other side of Christmas. We'll see you before New Year's. We'll see you in the middle of Kwanzaa. So y'all take care of yourselves, and we look forward to seeing you.
We're going to wrap up early because it's just a kind of after party, but we love you guys, and stay safe and have a great Christmas and whatever holidays you celebrate. And
absolutely. And all of them that you don't even, just because have a good day. You know?
All right. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Yay!
2 weeks.
Take care, peeps.
I can find the exit button. I'm supposed to push
Anticlimactic.
I'm supposed to push a button over here.
Anticlimactic.
We'll do this first.
Epic fail.
And we froze. I had to
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Click subscribe to join our wonderful viewer community.
Want to be notified when we upload a new video or go live? Click on the little bell below.